Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Find a comfortable place where you can relax and allow the world around you to simply be as it is for the next few moments. Whether you are sitting in your favorite chair, resting in a peaceful space, or lying down comfortably with your legs uncrossed and your hands resting by your sides, give yourself permission to pause. Take a moment now to set an intention for what you wish to receive from this meditation. Allow your heart to guide you toward whatever it is you need most in this moment. As your body begins to relax and you settle into the rhythm of my voice, you may close your eyes if you have not done so already. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Again, breathing deeply into your body and releasing the weight you've been carrying. One more slow breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment. As your breathing returns to its natural rhythm, imagine yourself standing once again in the beginning of a familiar woodland path. The forest is warm today. Sunlight filters through the canopy above, scattering patches of golden light across the earth beneath your feet. You can hear leaves moving overhead and the birds calling somewhere beyond the trees. Wildflowers grow along the edge of the path, their colors appearing between ferns and moss-covered stones. You know where this path leads, and so you follow it. Before long, the familiar treehouse appears between the branches. Warm light spills through its windows, and a few tiny lanterns still glow beneath the covered porch. With each step, the outside world begins to fade away. Standing at the doorway, the warm glow from within invites you inside. Your younger self is sitting on the wood floor near the open window, completely absorbed in building a little village from wooden blocks. There are houses, bridges, and towers, each one arranged according to a plan that seems to make perfect sense to them. They look up and smile when they see you. You sit nearby, allowing them to continue with their creation. And for a moment, you simply watch. There is something wonderful about seeing this child before the expectations of adulthood became so complicated. A child with ideas, preferences, and opinions. A child capable of knowing exactly which block belongs where without wondering whether anyone else agrees. And as you watch, you find yourself thinking about the many ways children learn who they are allowed to become. Long before a child understands words like equality, authority, tradition, or power, They are already observing how those things operate around them. They notice who makes the decisions, whose opinion carries the most weight, who is expected to compromise, who is permitted to disagree, and who ultimately gets the final say. For some girls, this observation carries a very particular message. They learn that authority belongs to someone else. Perhaps the men around them were treated as natural decision makers. And perhaps a woman's role was to accommodate, support, or defer. Perhaps obedience was praised while independence created tension. Children can learn an extraordinary amount simply by watching the world around them. A girl who repeatedly sees women surrender their authority may begin to believe that this is simply what a woman looks like. She may learn to seek permission when none is required. She may second-guess decisions she was perfectly capable of making. She may become accustomed to explaining herself before anyone has even asked for an explanation. And sometimes she learns that confidence is received very differently depending on who is expressing it. A confident boy may be called a natural leader, while a confident girl may be told she's bossy. A boy who stands his ground may be admired for knowing his own mind. A girl who does the same may be called difficult. A man who speaks with certainty may be respected. A woman expressing that same certainty may find herself challenged, questioned, or expected to soften her words. These messages don't have to be taught deliberately to leave an impression. Some experiences leave impressions that stay with us long after childhood has passed. You look across the room at your younger self. They've abandoned the village for a moment and are looking through a small wooden box filled with treasures they've collected over time. A feather, a polished stone, a tiny shell. Things that hold value simply because this child has decided they do. And there is something rather beautiful about that. Children possess an internal authority that adults often spend years trying to rediscover. They know which color they like, which story they want to hear again and again, which shoes they refuse to wear. And they can be remarkably certain about all of it. Then life begins offering opinions. Some are loving, some are helpful, and some are meant to guide. And others teach a child to doubt what they once knew about themselves. When enough authority exists outside of you, eventually you may stop recognizing the authority within you. Someone questions your decision and suddenly you feel compelled to defend it. Someone criticizes you and the words remain in your mind long after the conversation has ended. Someone belittles you, and something inside rises immediately to meet them. Someone judges a choice you've made, and suddenly you're explaining yourself to someone who was never entitled to an explanation. These reactions can feel intensely personal because criticism is rarely heard as a criticism alone. It carries an older message. Someone else knows better. Someone else gets to decide. Someone else has the authority to determine whether you are doing life correctly. Allow that truth to settle for a moment. Other people are entitled to their own opinion. They are entitled to disagree with you. They may question your choices. They may misunderstand your intentions. They may even decide they would have chosen differently. But none of those things gives them authority over your life. There is tremendous freedom in understanding the difference between receiving one's opinion and surrendering yourself to it. You can listen without agreeing. You can consider criticism without accepting it as truth. You can change your mind when someone offers wisdom. And you can remain exactly where you are when they don't. Self-worth isn't believing you're always right. It is knowing that being wrong doesn't make you less worthy. It is knowing that another person's disapproval does not reduce your value. It is understanding that someone else's judgment belongs to them. You do not have to pick it up and carry it home. There are lessons many girls learn very early. Being liked can feel safer than being respected. Approval feels good. Praise feels reassuring. Acceptance creates belonging. And when being agreeable consistently brings those things, it can become tempting to trade pieces of yourself for them. You soften an opinion. You remain silent. You tolerate something that bothers you. You explain yourself repeatedly. You make yourself easier to understand, easier to accept, easier to approve of. Eventually, you can become so focused on being acceptable that you forget something far more important. You are already worthy. Your worth was never created by another person's approval, and it cannot be destroyed by another person's criticism. You are worth more than diamonds, not because of what you accomplish, not because of how useful you are, not because someone chooses you. Your worth belongs to you, and it always has. Take a slow breath. Look again at the child sitting before you. Imagine how differently a girl might walk through the world if she truly understood that. Imagine knowing from childhood that intelligence does not make her intimidating, that confidence does not make her arrogant. That independence does not make her difficult. That boundaries do not make her unkind. That anger does not automatically make her unreasonable. That changing her mind does not make her unreliable. That asking questions does not make her disrespectful. And that disagreeing with someone else does not place her beneath them. She could grow into a woman who respects other people's wisdom without abandoning her own. A woman capable of hearing criticism without allowing it to define her. A woman who can admit when she is wrong without believing she is somehow less. A woman who understands that equality doesn't require dominance. There is nothing powerful about controlling another person. True power doesn't need someone beneath it. It doesn't demand obedience. It doesn't silence opposition. It doesn't become stronger by making someone else smaller. I don't need to dominate you, and you don't get to dominate me. There is room for both of us to stand. For generations, women have lived within systems that place limitations on their independence, their choices, their bodies, their opportunities, and their voices. Some of those limitations have changed, while others remain. And personal healing does not require pretending those realities no longer exist. There may still be moments when a woman is underestimated, interrupted, dismissed, judged differently for displaying qualities admired in men, expected to remain pleasant when she has every reason to be angry, expected to accommodate when someone else could just as easily compromise. Knowing your worth doesn't make these experiences disappear. It changes what you conclude about yourself when they happen. Turning your attention once again to your inner child. You reach for their hand and hold them within yours. And you tell them, you are allowed to trust yourself. You are allowed to make your own decisions. You are allowed to question what doesn't feel right. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to walk away from disrespect. You are allowed to become whoever you choose to become. Then tell them something you should never have needed permission to believe. Your life belongs to you. And recognize that these words are no longer only for the child sitting before you. They belong to the woman you are today. You do not need to spend the rest of your life proving your worth to people committed to misunderstanding it. You don't need to win every argument. And you don't need everyone to agree. And you certainly don't need someone else's approval before trusting your own mind. Your power isn't found in becoming louder than everyone around you. It is found in becoming so rooted in yourself that another person's opinion no longer determines where you stand. There will always be voices in the world telling women who they should be, how they should look, how they should behave, how ambitious they should become, how much they should tolerate, how much space they should occupy. You are allowed to decide which voices deserve your attention, and your own must be among them. Allow these words to become declarations of everything you are reclaiming. I am the authority in my own life. I trust myself to make decisions that honor who I am. Someone else's judgment does not become my truth. I can receive criticism without surrendering my confidence. I do not need permission to take up space. My boundaries are worthy of respect. I can be compassionate without becoming submissive. I can be powerful without becoming hardened. I am allowed to question what I have been taught. I choose the beliefs that will guide my life. My worth does not rise and fall with the opinions of others. My life belongs to me. There is something you want this child to know before you leave. Something you now understand in a way they couldn't have understood back then. You never needed anyone's permission to become the woman you were meant to be. Then wrap your arms around them and hold them close. Thank them for everything they carried until you were ready to understand it. As you pull away, your younger self smiles. You stand and make your way toward the doorway. Before leaving, you look back once more. The child waves. And this time, there is no sadness in saying goodbye. You know where to find them. Take one final deep breath. Feel the strength of your body beneath you. Feel the steadiness within you. And take these words with you. Other people can have their opinions about you. They cannot assign your value. You know your worth. You know your voice. And you know your power. You are the authority in your own life. When you are ready, allow your awareness to return to the room around you. And open your eyes. Welcome back, beautiful soul. Namaste.